the sheltered coves of St. Margaret's Bay, the ideal spot for relaxed living. This spacious home features wraparound decks with water views. Johan and Erica were so smitten, they bought the property after only viewing it online.
Just a drop in the ocean.
But first, we'll visit Port Mattoon, named by French explorers for a sheep that jumped overboard. This home pays homage with cheeky rooftop sculptures of a ram and ewe. Constanza may gaze at the stars from her bed and whale watch from her deck. Water, deep, flowing, mysterious, ever-changing yet constant. The inspiration of artists and adventurers. It's the foundation of life. We are drawn to it, to watch it, listen to it, immerse ourselves, and for the fortunate few, to live beside it.
My husband did a trip with friends. They didn't book the flight to the States as they intended, but the agent said he had something better for them, and he booked him to Nova Scotia. So when he came back, he was excited and all in love with this part of the country. A few months later, he took me over here, and this is how we got stuck. I got very lucky. I was just looking on the internet for property that we could buy, which was cheap enough but nice enough. And I found a property down by the lake, just 1.5 kilometers away from here at Lake Stewart. And it's right by the lake in the middle of the woods, and was exactly what we thought. This is Canada. When we decided to stay longer, we realized we had to do work. And then we found this house, this property here. The house is very small. We made the decision to build something that would suit our needs better. So it's not a wood construction, but a concrete construction. And it was with concrete roofs and concrete floors, and that was all very unusual for the Canadian craftsmen. For vacation, I was never drawn to the ocean, but I was always drawn to the mountains. So it was really a new experience for me to live by the ocean or by the beautiful, beautiful lake, with a kayak and swim every morning. We were on a tour through Canada when we made the decision to look for a home by the road. I asked our neighbors from down the lake to come up here and have a look at it and everything, to give advice. We bought it, and when we came back from our trip, we came up here. The former owner, he was on the deck with his binoculars, and he was looking out on the ocean, and there were whales. And that was when we said, we did everything right. This was a very good decision. We decided to have a simple outlay of the house, just the center and the 2 rooms for us. It was a dream come true to have a big kitchen, which is very comfortable, preparing your meals, and you look at the ocean and you listen to the waves. We just developed the idea that the motive of the house is the ocean, and so we put in a few features. As you can see, this is a boat. We found that couple from Austria who live close to Bridgewater, and we met them at their home. The wife, who is the designer and who is the technician, and the daughter, who is the craftsman. And we were talking about the idea, and then he made a quick drawing and came back with this idea of the boat. And they built it up. We were just about to build. Our neighbor, May Fisher, she had a lot of trees cut. And she said, if you want, you can take the wood and use it in your house. We pulled out as much as we could. It's difficult to pull it out. We had it cut and dried, and then we used it here in the house. All the stairs, the windowsills, the furniture, and the table. My husband's favorite room is the bedroom, because it was his baby, a huge bedroom, and he's very happy with the view all around and the skylights. That's something that I have always wanted to have, to be able to lie in bed and look at the stars. I didn't want a TV up here or anywhere near here, so we decided this is gonna be the TV room, nothing else but that, and then another guest room, which used to be my yoga room. So my husband did some of the pictures here, and my daughter-in-law, she did some photography, and so it all came together around water and living by the water, which I enjoy a lot about the house. The colors too, gives a good feel about where you are. We had one person, he came in when we were still building the place, and he came in and he looked at it and said, wow, and he said, my wife would give an arm for that kind of view. When you look down from the road, I mean, you don't really see it when you come closer. But up there from our deck, it's certainly the roof. A few years later, we added the sheep on the roof, which is definitely a feature as well. So sometimes in the summer, people went by and they stopped and they drove back and they looked and couldn't believe it, there were sheep on the roof. An artist from Liverpool, he does a whole lot of that stuff. He has a whole park with his artwork, where just the concrete, people, and animals. It's an amazing park, really. He does amazing work. And we asked him to do the sheep, if he would do that, and he said yes. We're not much a member of the community, actually, but we know our neighbors and we communicate with them. All my experience, I cannot say anything bad. Nova Scotians are so nice people, so friendly and open-minded, can talk to anybody like you knew them forever. We just like that so much about it. But we were always the lake people in the community. First we were the lake people, and now we are the sheep people. This needs renovation. We need to have the window frames done because they're all soft now and they're gone. It's 10 years. It's exactly 10 years now. Usually I just walk out the door down there, the garden door, and there's a little path down to the beach. And then I go down there and then stop by the rocks, look out for the boats and the seals. My husband, he's the garden guy and the greenhouse guy. The garden was ready before the house was. The outside is nice, and that you feel good in the house when you go out and you look at the flowers and at the bushes and at the lawn and the green that you have outside. So for him that was a must, that it's finished together with a house and not live in a construction zone. Swimming is not really the option here in the Atlantic Ocean because it's really cold. But once in a while you can also go for a swim, which I do then, and I enjoy that a lot. I used to enjoy the lake so much, I was going in the water every morning, right out of bed in the water. Definitely beach combing and walking by the beach is something I learned to enjoy. The dog, she was only 10 weeks, 12 weeks when she was brought here, so she grew up with the ocean and she loves it. She's 9 now, so she certainly grew up with the ocean and she enjoyed it a lot, and her walks in the sand, she likes that a lot. I write about a positive attitude towards life that supports you in what you want to achieve in life. And this is what my writing was about. The first thing I did was a set of affirmation cards because I used to do a lot of photography when I was first here. And then I combined all the beautiful nature with positive sentences. And hopefully it gives people something to hold on to or find something new in them, a new idea or a new positive feature or quality. We had a small cabin where I used to go. I did my yoga there, and it was right in the middle of nature, and that was the most inspiring thing to me, and which started me doing photographing and writing them. The sentences, the ideas, the attitude and everything that changed me. The last years we did more biking. The first years we did more traveling. Later on, when we had built this house, we started biking and exploring closer by. So we're always happy to travel a little bit, feel like, this is the place. I think we're happy with the way it is right now. It has already more than anybody would need, but things may change when you get older and you probably can't travel that well, or you get sick or whatever, you never know, but not out of my own decision because I don't like it or something. We want to hold on, especially the kids. They love it so much. My grandson is 16 now, the oldest one, and the girl, she turns 14. They have close friendships here, still good friends, so I think that's fantastic. The water is life. It moves. The beach changes after each storm, so you can firmly see the life that it causes. Home, I think it has to make you feel you're right in that place where you are. You don't have to fear anything. You feel secure. You know every rock, every corner, every flower, everything around you. It takes stress from you and it gives you time to think about other things. You connect to that as a human being. You connect to nature and you connect to the openness, to the hope, to the whatever you want to see there. And I think that's the main thing. That's why you want to go up on a mountain, because you want to connect with the universe. And here by the water, you don't feel limited.
First time we live close to the ocean.
Yes, yes. The natural area surrounding us here is just phenomenal. I still can't get over that. Initially, I wasn't happy to really move.
One day I said to her, come and look at these houses. And she said, oh, this is nice, where is it? And I said, Nova Scotia. She said, we're not gonna move. And I said, yeah, I think we might move. So everything we did was over the internet, cell phones, pictures,
yes.
And with Google Earth works so well. You can look and see, oh, this is nice, and you can see the area, you can see how far you are away from each other, and there's no through traffic.
There's no traffic. You don't feel like it's in the rat race. What really is surprising to me is that I thought that this was going to be a bigger subdivision, but it isn't. There's only a few people here.
Just waking up in the morning and you sort of see the sun coming up over.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
It is so nice to see the sun in the morning, and it's so quiet.
We're in love with Nova Scotia. We're in love with Nova Scotia. And actually, you know, coming here, the people are so nice. I truly believe in karma. I just felt like we were sent here somehow. I don't know, it's one of those things that I cannot explain to people. It's gratitude. Sometimes the universe is amazing in telling you what to do. You just gotta listen.
Walking in from the front door, and you just look straight through and you see the waters on the other side.
That is beautiful.
I think that is sort of the view that sort of set when you walk into the house. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, yeah. I forget that it's 3 levels, you know, this main level, the down, and then your office on the 3rd level. I forget. But it's totally, I mean, when we first got in here, I mean, I was honestly...
You get lost.
I'm getting lost. I want to go this way, and then no, that way. So you know what? It takes you a little while to navigate yourself.
Yeah, or you want to go to the bedroom and you walk to the wrong bedroom.
Yes. When you look out the window, like at night when you're sleeping, and I wake up, I see the stars. You know, it's like,
Yeah, because you never see the stars
it
in
is
Toronto.
a surreal
It's
feeling.
looking through the back window and you see the different colors. Or sit in my office and I look down. It is so beautiful. It's like you're in a forest.
The kitchen, it's got a very nice gas stove there.
And the thing is, we've always cooked together
Yeah.
since we got married
Yes,
many
yes.
moons ago. So it's nice. We can watch TV, we can work there, we can make food, we put the pot on the stove.
We are super happy to finally be here, you know.
I think when I came here, I loved the space in the workshop. I can make it my own space. And then coming into the house, it is open. I could see it's a nice designed house, nice structure, nice bones. It has the high ceilings. It is a nice livable house. And this is what I love about it. And you can step outside, you can sit on the porch, and it's like a holiday. And I think this is the feeling of the house is you're always on holiday. What I visually were thinking, what the house should look like or the area should look like when we retire. I think this is what I had in my mind, and I never knew that this will become reality.
I just feel that we are eternally blessed. And, you know, the gratitude that we feel is just surreal.
The outside porch area.
Yeah, that was great.
I think that is
Makes the
that
house
is the
look so
centerpiece of
amazing.
the house.
Yeah.
If you come from the driveway, you see that front, and you just know that's a great spot because you have the view from there. So I think that is the center point of the house is the outside deck area, the porch area.
Because we've never owned a home with like this beautiful view before, right?
No,
Never,
no,
ever.
because you're always in the cities.
Yes, and
Built up, so you never have the experience of this kind of openness.
and then there's little space around for gardening and stuff like that. That is totally up my alley. The elevation, I think, is one of the things. You don't think about it maybe too often, and how the house is positioned.
Well,
I think.
remember when we came here the first time and we drove up from the bottom,
Oh, yes?
and we keep on going higher and higher and higher, and the feel that you have is like, yes, you are really isolated.
Yeah, really higher up, yeah.
And when you get to the top and you see the view, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
We both love it.
Yeah,
No,
this is
we
what
both.
I said to her. When is the last time you heard the GOAT train? You can step outside any time of the day or night, and it's always quiet.
No.
That is the beauty.
All of this is going to be a lifestyle change for us. You know, we're going to not be in the rat race, we're not going to run around, we're not going to sit in the traffic. And we're going to sort of take things in. We're going to walk the trails.
Growing up and living in Toronto for such a long time, and you're limited to your space around you. We always said we want to have more space around us. And I think this is what we have. Yeah, and this is what I really, really love.
Everybody seems so friendly and helpful, and I think we're definitely going to be involved in the community, you know.
I have a friend with a boat, so yeah, I will go with him on his boat. I'm not a big fisherman, but maybe I can try it and...
But you know, JJ, you have to remember now, lifestyle change.
I know. If
You know, don't knock it until you've tried,
No,
you know?
but
So
it will come with time, so,
Yeah.
So those on my bucket list.
I like to putter in the garden all the time. I love Japanese gardens. And I think there's an area there on the outside at the bottom where if we can get in there, we can make like a boardwalk and we can put a water feature in there. But first we'll have to clean it out. So, but that's going to be a very nice project to work on. Plant a few nice trees for the birds. Maybe bring in like a lot of color, you know, into the garden.
And your vegetable garden.
And then, of course, you know, I left behind a nice greenhouse. And I want to get into, like, doing a little bit of greenhouse gardening. So maybe that is what I'll do.
Yeah,
maybe
that will come.
next year
that
or
will
so.
come to build a greenhouse.
Yes.
Starting a small
maybe
garden again with
that's what I'll
tomatoes and
because I just love growing things, you know.
peppers.
And then I give them away. We're so happy here. And like I said, it was a leap. Because I think this is, other than emigrating from South Africa, this is the craziest thing that we've done. You know, but we've done it.
Buying a house over the internet.
We've done it. I think we made a very good decision to take this huge step. This is what they say, if you do make this lifestyle change, that maybe you do live a couple of years longer, you know, because your stress levels go down, you're more relaxed and all of those good things.
Exactly.
This morning when I drove on my own, it was, like I said, I just had to take in the beauty of everything. And you just get that feeling, that happy feeling, you know? I don't know if other people do it, but you just go in the car, you drive, pick a spot, and then you just sit there looking at the waves. I mean, you're doing nothing at that moment, but it has that calming effect on you, and it's just so beautiful.
The movement, the
Yes.
rhythm of the ocean, I think that is the calmness.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be very happy sitting here, just looking at St. Margaret's Bay, you know.
I think water has a calmness, and I think this is part of our nature, is that calmness everybody is looking for, and water does it. And also, you can't live without water. So I think water will be always part of our lives, and I think this is why people love to be with water.
Every home has a story. Those living along shorelines often describe a connection to nature or a sense of serenity. Others speak of family and community. These experiences aren't unique to homes near water. Wherever we live, we are enriched when we make meaningful relationships with the natural world and the people we care for. These intrinsic emotional bonds are universal. They are the true essence of being at home.
Laughing like young lovers on this back road avenue. And this Saturday night, I'm only singing for you. And if we had any problems, you wouldn't know it now. To think that we solved them, lying on the hood, counting stars. We're just a drop in the ocean. No need to fix what ain't broken.